Shalom, shalom. This is Shalom from the Great Millstone Atlanta Church. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and blessings to the hopefully let scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is going to be a in the news today update. Today is February the 20th, year 2022, the year of the Lord turning up. And as we see, this year has been full of the Lord turning things up. But this particular article is going to go into the Russia-Ukraine updates. So late last week, towards the end of last week, Russia was talking with, I believe it was France and the UK, and they were trying to make a peaceful decision on this whole invasion thing of Ukraine. But on the other side, you got United States, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, still threatening Russia if they invade. Instead of having a peaceful talk like the other countries are, the other part of this beast system, United States is still threatening Russia if they were to invade. Of course, they're throwing out sanctions and all of that, but no, they're sending troops to Europe now. They have troops over in Europe now for a possible war, which is gonna happen. It's inevitable. It's really no peace. No peaceful talk. Even if they do have a peaceful talk, it's still going to be war because it's prophecy. Scriptures even tell you that when they say peace and safety, it shall bring sudden destruction. So, of course they're talking peace, but the destruction is going to happen. That's which is the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, by the way. But this article, this is ABC News, update from Russia, Ukraine. Live updates, Russia commanders giving orders to plan for possible invasion of Ukraine. All right, so like I said, towards the end of last week, they were talking about sending troops away, which they did, because there was peaceful talks over. But like I said, United States is being reckless with this whole thing, the way they're handling it. And it says the United States continue to warn that Russia could invade Ukraine any day, aim escalating tensions in the region, with President Joe Biden telling reporters Thursday that the threat is now very high. It was actually higher last week, but, Russia pulled a few troops out. So how is it still, higher than it was when, before they started pulling troops away from the border? That lets you know that a lot of these stories is fabricated when it hits the news. It says U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken on Thursday making urgent remarks to the United Nations Security Council challenged Moscow to commit to no invasion. Yeah, the United Nations were speaking to Russia about that, but Russia actually they retreat a few troops from the border, and it talks about that too. It says more than 15,000 more than 150,000 Russian troops are estimated to be massed near Ukraine's border, U.S. officials have said, while Russian President Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin that claimed that some troops have begun to withdraw. Yeah, they did. They had begun to withdraw. But look at United States. They're not saying, okay, well, that's making progress towards us having peace. No, they're still warning them. So if you and someone else is about to fight, and they go from a heated discussion and to an argument, to y'all about to start swinging, and both of y'all start kind of backing down a little bit, or one starts talking peaceful and the other one still's like, no, this what I'm gonna do. that other one, that other person that's sending out the threats, those are the ones that's really trying to make war. So these other UN nations is going to turn on United States real soon. But look at this. It says, but Biden told reporters that more Russian forces had moved in, contrary to Moscow's claim. I mean, that could be true, depending on how Putin is trying to, if he's trying to not give all the information about what he's doing. He could be saying, yeah, I'm pulling troops out, but putting more troops in, or the United States could just be making this whole thing up. Bottom line is, no one is trusting anyone. So it is this whole situation is going to get more and more tense. It says it remains unclear whether Putin has made a decision to attack his ex-Soviet neighbor. Russia has denied any plans to invade and reiterate its demands that the U.S. and NATO bar Ukraine from joining the military alliance. So this whole thing they're saying is, allegedly about Ukraine joining NATO, and Russia is against that. So, and this is also happening with China and Taiwan. So Babylon the Great is in a rough spot right now. But let's get some scriptures real quick. This is Joel 3 verses 9, and I'm gonna read down a little bit to 12, because the Lord is putting the spirit on these heathen nations to destroy themselves. It's clear as day. It has never been a time like this. Well, it has been a time where different countries had heated discussions and did want to go to war, but with these large superpowers coming up against each other at once, it's never been like this. China and Russia against United States, along with these other small countries in the Middle East. This is something new. Verse 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say I am strong. And that's these other small nations. They now have they're capable of launching nuclear missiles. And you can give the smallest weakling, say it's a gang of men, the smallest one get a hold to a gun, he gonna think that he's one of the strong ones, and that's how these other nations are thinking. Now that they got power that can possibly destroy this place, Babylon the Great, United States of America. That now they feel that they strong. They can't have their resources stolen. They can't be invaded anymore by United States. It says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about. Thither calls the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yehoshaphat in the Hebrew. Going into the definition of that is Yahweh's judgment or decision. It says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come and get ye down. For the press is full and the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Yeah, so the Lord is sick of this place. He's moving. Now you hear about the wars and the rumors of wars. Now we're seeing that war is going to pop off at any moment. And we're clearly seeing now how United States is moving, that these other nations is going to be against United States real soon. So real quick, I'm going to go to Revelations chapter 17, the last 3-4 verses. Okay, so it goes into the 10 horns. which is on the beast. Those 10 horns represents NATO, and the 7 heads represents these Edomite kingdoms. As far as Europe, you have the Greeks, you have the Germania Major, Germania Minor. You have Rome, you have Spain, France. You have these nations that's supposed to be joint with the United States, but they're gonna come up against her real soon. It says for and you can go to any country outside of this place, and these people are laughing at America. These people they laugh at America because this place is full of vanity. It's wicked. This is just a disgusting place, and the way that they're handling everything, with everybody being separate and against each other, this place is a big joke. It says let me go to verse 16. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." That's gonna come when those nuclear missiles get shot off. Everybody's gonna be against United States, and we can clearly see that beginning to happen right now. For the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, had put in their hearts to fulfill His will. Yeah, the Lord is the Spirit of the Lord is moving real heavy in His earth. With these different heathen nations. Everybody's getting ready for that destruction. They're running drills in these other countries. They know what's going on. But what's going over here in America? Nothing but a bunch of vanity and nonsense. For the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai had put in their hearts to fulfill His will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the words prophecy is speaking loud and clear right now. And all it's doing is making more people wake up to the truth. Wake up that, to the fact that United States is Babylon. It is going to be destroyed. You can't really argue against that. What other country can this be that's Revelation 17 is speaking of? Verse 18, "And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth." Hey, that can't be nothing but United States of America. And right here it's telling you in verse 16 that she's going to be made desolate and naked and burnt with fire. So back to this article. This is the beginning. This is one of many prophecies that's going on. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. It seems like everything's going to hit at once. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. This was another update for today in the news. Once again, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us His truth. Shalom to the elect.